Hello everyone. In today's session we are going to look at how to multiply two large numbers. So remember we did the square of a number close to a power of 10, either slightly below or slightly above. Now we are going to take two different numbers, slightly below or slightly above, and see how we can easily multiply them together. I'm going to defer the case where we have one above and one below because that's a little tricky. It's not hard, but I will start today with two numbers, say in the 990s or in like 10,000, very close to 10,000 and above, and see how we can easily multiply them together. So again, let me switch the camera and maybe use picture in picture, so and enlarge it a little bit. Okay, so now multiplying large numbers. Again, when I say large, I mean close to a power of 10, close to 100 or 1,000 or a million, even it doesn't matter. But we saw before that if it's close to a million and we multiply two numbers, we will not be able to check them with a calculator because the screen size or the screen width is not good enough. You can do it on, on a computer or Excel or some other software that can allow you to use larger significant numbers or significant digits. Okay, so let's start with two numbers below a power of 10. Let me write two of them for you. So let's say 9,996 times 9,990 whatever 3. Okay. Again, because these are four digits, they are close to the 10,000, 1 and 4 zeros, right? And the way we do it is really, I think the camera is not good enough. It's a little hazy. I'm not sure. Oops, it's even getting worse. Okay, maybe that was like before. Okay, so the question you ask yourself in order to solve these types of problems is the following. How far is this number from 10,000? And you see it's 4 below. So, okay, if it's 4 below, I subtract 4 from the other number. Okay, so I'm doing it backwards. I subtract, this is 4 below 10,000, meaning if I say 10,000 minus 9,996, I get 4. So I'm going to subtract 4 from the other side, so I will get 9,989. 9,989 is the first half of the answer. That's how simple it is. And if you ask me, oh, so why did you subtract this and not that? I say it's the same thing. This is 7 below, so if you subtract 7, you are going to get also 9,989. Okay? And then you multiply these two guys. Negative 7 times negative 4. We know that negative times negative is positive, and 7 times 4 is 28. 28, but we have 4 zeros, meaning we need to multiply exactly like in the square. We need to write 28 in 4 slots. So you have to add 2 zeros before the 28, and you say 0, 0, 28. Okay? And this is the answer, 99,890,028. I think it's pretty straightforward. Let's check the answer, 9996 times 9993. 9989,0028. Right? Very simple. Now let's take the other case. I think that example is enough, right? You already got that. Let's take another example where the two numbers are higher than 1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000. Again, I'm not going to use 100,000, or maybe we can have enough space. So let's say 100,004 times 100,006. Here we have two ways to do it. A way similar to the squares, and another method that I told you, I think I mentioned that before. It might be easier for some of you. Again, these numbers are close to 100,000. That has 5 zeros, so I will be using 5 spaces. Again, we can say this is 4 higher than 100,000, so I add 4. Notice when they were below, I subtracted. When they are higher, I add. So this is 4 above, I add 4, and I get 100,010. That's the first half of the answer, or slightly more than one half. This is 6 higher than 100,000, so if I add 6, I also get 100,010. And then 6 times 4 is 24. Notice we have 5 zeros and 24 is only 2 digits, so we are going to add 3 zeros, 24. And that's exactly identical to what we did here. When it was below, I subtracted. When it's above, I add. That's the only difference, but the rest are the same. Another way to do it is like we did in the squares, is to say, well, this number starts with 1. Then you have 5 spaces, so you're gonna leave 5 spaces for addition and 5 spaces for multiplication, exactly the same. And you say 6 plus 4 is 10. I'm gonna write it 0, 0, 0, 10. 6 times 4 is 24. I'm gonna write it 0, 0, 0, 24, and you get the exact number. Of course, unfortunately, you see, this is 10 billion, 1,000,024. We don't have enough screen size to show us this on a calculator, but if you try it, on your computer or in a software like Excel or the other similar software, you can get the answer right away. I hope this was easy, and I think it is. And now you learn how to multiply two numbers close to a power of 10 below or above. You can square a number close to a power of 10 below or above. So for these 3 bonus sections, after that I will try to give you some other stuff other than multiplication and stuff, maybe something that will be more beneficial to you. But for now, again, as I always say, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment, to leave your questions on the comment section, and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you very much, and hope to see you soon. Have a nice day.